My name is Reed Blinn of Newmark Grubb Knight Frank. We have a tenant representation team providing commercial real estate services in the Philadelphia region. Today I'm very pleased to welcome Bill Butler, founder and CEO of Journey Sales, for our Citybizlist interview. Welcome, Bill.
So we designed the smart room, and one of our customers gave us this analogy, which I use. It's kind of like putting Pinterest on top of Salesforce. So it's a private and personalized workspace that a selling team can invite a customer team into and work together in there. You share content, you can collaborate in the room together. As a selling team, we get the analytics and begin to see who's in the room, how often they're coming in. So it gives us great indication on the buying behavior. You know, what our buyers are doing. Is this something that's trending toward a deal, a win, something that we'd expect to be successful? Or is it degrading in terms of the overall relationship? Again, that type of insight today in the B2B world is really speculative. We guess at that. We think we know what's going on, but this really gives you that empirical data that talks about not just an individual, but the collective team within an organization and how they're engaged with us. The smart room will contain information that would include things like thought leadership, trends in the market. It could include demonstrations of your product or solution, price proposals, contracts. All those things are examples of the type of information that's in a smart room. So what ends up happening, back to the 6.8 decision makers, often people get invited into a smart room late in a sales process, the customers do, to review it. Now they can see everything all in one place and make quick and informed decisions. So it's really about collaborating and accelerating the decision process that we know our customers are going through. Yeah, I would say if there was someone in my career that I've probably learned the most from, it's Ray Lane. And one of the most interesting things I noticed from him when I started working with him now, probably close to 15 years ago, is that he treats everyone the same. It doesn't matter if you're, the president of a company, top government official, or a developer in a technology organization. He treats everyone the same. And I think that type of respect, that approach was something that you don't see a lot sometimes, especially in the tech industry. So he's got a tremendous personal style that I think really has allowed him to build out a tremendous network inside tech and outside of tech. And his insight to the way business operates. He's invested in a lot of companies, he's grown companies, he's willing to share that information, he's willing to kind of coach me along the way and help me see things that I don't see. His wisdom is very simple at times. One of the first things he told us when he made the investment, he said, always sit next to your customers and watch what they do. He goes, you'll learn so much from that. Don't speculate, don't project what you think they may be doing. Sit next to them and watch. That's the most important thing you'll learn about. And it was interesting, I learned later on, before I'd met him, when he was at Oracle, he would actually go around the organization and he'd watch call center people. He'd sit down next to them and ask them how they do their job. What can we do to improve? So he lived it, he walked it, and he knows it's valuable. And he's helped embark some of that knowledge onto me, and I'm sure many others. And I think, the whole idea of culture eating strategy for breakfast was one where, if you look about especially a young tech company, sometimes the strategies don't last very long, right? But culture lasts forever. So as you start establishing the type of culture that you want the company to have, and the one thing that we've always tried to emphasize is an outside-in approach to the way we design the company and the culture that we have. So if we're not out there talking to our customers, getting their feedback, literally sitting next to them and watching what they do, we're doing due service to our company and to our customers. So we always took an outside-in approach to the way we want to design the companies and really emphasize just about everyone in the company should be talking to and reaching out to our customers on a regular basis. And I think that at the end of the day, as markets change, as technology evolves, the one thing I think that will make us successful and continue to grow the company, I think, is that approach and that type of culture.